Good afternoon. Welcome to Friday Live, the last day before I say adios for 2 days. Even though I'll be missing you all because there are too many things happening tomorrow, isn't it? So, how are you all? Doing good? So, welcome to Neethu's Academy Reading. I am Vinod James, another live session with all my lovely students. So, how are you all? Tell me, how are things with you? What are you all up to? Are you all eagerly waiting for the big day to happen tomorrow? Yes. Siminibu, good afternoon. A very good afternoon to all of you. How many of you are feeling that this is making you a bit more better? And also, what are the things that Neethu's Academy offers for you? Neethu's Academy offers a lot of different training in all the multi-language examination that is going to happen or that is happening. Rajimol Praveen, good afternoon. We have different things which we have made available for all of you. Smita Shiva Prasad, good afternoon. If you want to get more insights about it, please do not hesitate to contact the number that is there. Okay, we only have two numbers which we have given on the screen. Okay, so do contact only those two numbers. That's the most appropriate number. Okay, because it's online and we don't want you to fall for different fraudulent people. Rinsi John, good afternoon. Liba Libin, good afternoon. So, what's the big thing happening later? Neethu madam is going to come right in front of you for her new writing depiction. So, do not forget to clock in at 10 p.m. today. Sorry, tonight. Okay, Indian time, of course. Yadiel Leiden Marcos. Good evening. Very good evening. A new name for me. So, is there anybody who's attending for the live the very first time? Please do let me know that you're attending for the very first time and where you're from. That is very important for me. Why? Because I can tell I know people across. Because now I'm proudly saying I know people from Australia, New Zealand, Israel, India, Nepal, Maldives. Jesna, happy to see you as well. A very good afternoon. Maya Deepu, good afternoon. Malta, South Africa, different parts of Africa. And there were people from Mauritius. Okay, so it's so nice to see all these people clocking in. A good mix of people, and of course, people from different parts of Middle East, from Trivandrum. Okay, fair enough. Marin Anu Alex, good afternoon. So Marcos from Trivandrum. Okay, fair enough. So are you all ready for another live session with me? Yes, I want all of your active participation as usual. Okay. The important thing is, yes, of course, you are sharing the link, you are liking us, you're supporting us, you're subscribing the channel. Of course, that is one amazing thing, and that is the reason why we are the leader. Let it be the Telegram group, let it be any group that we are in. We are the leader. Thanks for all of your valuable support. So if you have not yet subscribed, I'm sorry, you have not yet joined our Telegram group, we have just pinned the Telegram group link. Just click that. That's a free group, and we have another group which is there. That's the exclusive reading Telegram group. In that group, yes, it's a free group, but we only accept you after scrutinizing. We'll check. We'll ask you to send certain details. Only after confirming those details, we'll be accepting you into that group. Apart from that, the two Telegram group that Neethu's Academy has, free group. There's no uh, rules and regulations about like entering and all those paid and all. No, nothing there. Rani Robin, good afternoon. Rensi, good afternoon. Kesia, good afternoon. Sindhu Seve, good afternoon. Sindhu Mol Ramachandran, good afternoon. Levi is ready. Jasna is ready. Rensi is ready. So all of you are ready. Yes. So I want this valid feedback on the aspect. See, every time when I ask you, when I request you, I'm not saying I ask you, I request you to do something. Please do respond. That's the only way where I know that you are ready for it. Maya Deepu is ready. Okay. Viji Mol Viji, good afternoon. A very good afternoon to all of you. So I have another new student, Mark Kuriakos from Trivandrum. Rani Robin is ready. All right. As you have said, you're all ready. So what are we going to do? We'll be doing two things. One, we'll be doing a part B, which I'll be sharing on the screen, and the other one is a part A, which I've already shared. Okay. So your job is to make sure that do find the answer, and where you found the answer is very important. Praveen, good afternoon. Manju Marita, good afternoon. Ready? Okay. Fair enough. See, most of you are there doing attending while you're working, and you're literally going to work, you finished your duty. So that's the most beauty out of it, isn't it? We join together as a family and then work towards achieving your dream. Neethu Jijo, good afternoon. Lintha George, good afternoon. So as we have all said, you're ready. Rinchi John is ready. The question will be popping up on the screen, and you will have a timer for 2 minutes. Do complete that, and then we will discuss. So what Neethus Academy offers for you, we offer regular batches as well as crash courses. The question is there, you can start doing. Okay, time doesn't wait. Just goes very quickly, especially when we are trying to do something, isn't it? So how many of you have beaten the time and you have found the answer on or before? And few names I've missed. I'm very sorry because that was during the time. So I didn't want to disturb. Shija, good afternoon. So all of you have got the answer? Yes. How many of you have made? Rajimol done. Okay, excellent. Anju Marita done. Good enough. Good. There are a few thumbs up also popping up. So Linta Jaws done. Okay. Simi not done. Rinsi, yes, okay, fair enough. Jesna done. Jinsi done. Okay, good. Neethu Jijo done. Liba done. Right, as you have said, you're all ready. Now, what is the thing? What are the things that you have to always remember when you're doing part B? Of course, it comes after part A, where they'll give you part B and C together. There's no separate time for doing part B. You have to complete it as quickly as possible. Why part B is considered to be smaller, where you'll have smaller extract and the corresponding question with a multiple choice option of 3 options. That's the only question that you have to tackle. So the maximum time that you can take in order to tackle part B, the 6 questions, is about 10 to 12 minutes. Why C is a bit more bigger, you need a bit more time there. So the quicker you do, the better for you to do in C. So part B, the strategy for part B or part C, because it's the same kind of question, it's multiple choice question. So the best or the most appropriate strategy is called elimination method. Now you have to start understanding. See, the most important thing why students always feel that part C is challenging, part B is a bit more challenging, but sorry, part C is a bit more challenging than part B. It's just because you don't have the habits. Okay. See, it's not referring keyword, and I'm sorry, students generally have a habit of linking it with keywords. That's where you go wrong. See, keywords will not give you answers for part B and C. Part B, you have to understand the gist about it. Part C, you have to start inferring about it. What is the third person want to talk about? That's where that difference happens. So please do not try to have the very same idea of referring keywords. You have to understand, you have to read and understand what the whole thing is about. Okay, and certain students, they don't even realize that the question is what they have to find the answer. They try to pick something from the paragraph and okay, that is there, you're clicking it. No, you are expected to find the answer to the question, not something that you randomly bring it up from the paragraph. Okay, so please always remember that you are expected to find the answer to the question. Okay, now the question will be coming back on the screen. So there you have. Now, what is the question telling you? The question is very specifically asking you, Bharati, good afternoon, what is correct? So the word correct is one of the keywords about heartbeat sensor. Okay. So what becomes my two keywords? Correct sensor. What is the correct thing what is mentioned in the Now you have two options. You can read the paragraph and then you can select the answer options, or because I'm a person who want to know what I'm reading for or what I'm searching for, so that it's easy for me to eliminate. So what I do, I underline the keywords in this answer option, then I go to the option. So here, this signal in form of DC, so DC is one important keyword, and then is related to total amount of blood. So what becomes my keyword? DC total blood. Okay, that is enough. So when I read that keyword, I know what I'm searching for. Now B. What is B saying? The signal is in form of AC. Now AC will conjoin. Now that's a beautiful word, isn't it? Conjoin with DC. Now what are the keywords? AC conjoin DC. Now option C, the detector output. So output is in the form of electrical signal. So electrical is another keyword and is proportional. So proportional to the heartbeat rate. So output electrical proportional heartbeat. So heartbeat or rate, whichever you want. Okay, maybe let's keep it as rate. Now I have found, okay, option A is saying DC signal, total amount of blood. AC signal conjoined with DC. Detector output. Output from is in the form of electric signal and it's proportional to the heartbeat rate. Now let's go into the paragraph. So heading is always important. It clearly says heartbeat sensor. So it's about some heartbeat sensor. The basic heartbeat sensor consists of a light emitting diode and a detector like lighting detecting resistor or a photodiode. So this is just an entry to what that heartbeat sensor is, isn't it? The heartbeat pulses causes a variation in the flow of blood in different regions of the blood. So because of the heartbeat, it causes different. So again, nothing to do with the given option. When a tissue is illuminated by the light source, the light is emitted by the LED, either reflects a finger tissue or transmit the light earlobe. Some of the light is absorbed by the blood and transmitted or to the reflected light received in the light detector. Still nothing to do with the given answer options. Okay, this is how you do the elimination. As you read, see whether it is relating to any of your answer option. Now I am not going to tell anything on the aspect of what is my answer. before I ask you, isn't it? Don't worry. You thought that I was not going to ask you. I will definitely ask you. I was just trying to show you how you can eliminate as well. So don't read to eliminate. As you read, eliminate the answer options and go if it comes. Now, tell me what are your answers, and most importantly, where you got the answer to. What are your answers? Tell me. Please do comment on the aspect of what are your answers. Then we'll take it up. What are your answers? Still, there are lots of students who are joining, but still, yeah. If I missed your name with your wish of good afternoon and all, I'm very sorry. Very, very good afternoon to all my lovely students. Pramita, good afternoon. Sorry, good evening. So, would you be kind enough to tell me what is your answer? What are your answers? And where you got the answer? പറയാവോ എന്താണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ ആൻസർ എവിടെ നിന്ന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആൻസർ എവിടെ എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് റിൻസി രാജു ഗുഡ് ആഫ്റ്റർനൂൺ മധുസ്മിത ഗുഡ് ആഫ്റ്റർനൂൺ സോറി ഫോർ ബീങ് ലേറ്റ് ഓഫ് ഐ നോ ദാറ്റ് യു ഡോണ്ട് ഹാവ് ടു ബി സോറി ബിക്കോസ് ഐ നോ ദാറ്റ് യു ആർ ഓൾ വർക്കിംഗ് ആൻഡ് ഓൾ ദോസ് തിങ്സ് സോ of course but happy that you're all there. Smita Shivaprasad is the first one to say B from last line. Sheija is saying C. Neethu Jijo is saying C. Fair enough. Now where did you get all these? C, B. Rani Robin, C from first para, last sentence. Siminidu, B. Jesna, I got B from last para. Okay, fair enough. Banchu Merita, C from first para. Linta George, C. So again, it's a bit fight between B and C, yeah? Good, Rinsi Raju, C from first para, last line. Marina Nu Alex, C. Okay. Fair enough. At least there are a few new names which is also commenting, so which I'm quite happy. Binu George is saying, hey, okay, am I happy? All the A, B, C are there. Josna Abraham is saying C. Jinsi is saying C from last sentence of first para. Liba C from last para, last sentence. Okay. Rinsi C from first para, last sentence. Jyoti Janu C first para. Jyoti, a new name. Ali Ransel, first para. C, again a new name. Praveen Dias, B. Rinsi Jisna, C. Okay, fair enough. So it's a mix of, although A is there, but mostly it is B and C. B from the last para. Okay, fair enough. Now let's go into Dolly Anthony saying C. Now let's go and see how or what is the answer and why the other one is not the answer or the other two are not the answers. Right, as we have read, the amount of light absorbed depends. So the amount of light absorbed depends on the blood volume in that tissue. Okay, again, nothing to do with the given thing, isn't it? Now, the results are shown by the detector based on the electrical signals, which will be as per the changes in the heartbeat rate. So, electrical signal will be as per the changes in the heartbeat rate. So, detector output is in the form of electrical signal proportional as per heartbeat. Okay. Now, somewhere it is saying. So, maybe my answer is pointing into C. Still, I'm not finalizing. This signal, so which signal again? This electrical signal. So that is referring to electrical signal is actually a DC signal relating to the tissue and the blood volume, and the AC component synchronous with the heartbeat and causes pulsating area superimposed on the DC signal. So AC, this is where you are going to refer, isn't it? So AC is there, conjoin, DC, all those things are also there. Thus, a majority requirement is to isolate that AC component as it is of prime importance. So what is the first thing that we can do? The signal is is of DC signal. It is related to the total amount of blood. Straight eliminator. It's not mentioned. Okay, total amount of blood. The amount of light is resulting on the depends on the blood volume. The heart result detector electrical will be as per the change. So this is nowhere mentioned. Now I'm just gonna delete all these scribblings, okay, so that you won't get any confusion on what is the answers. Okay. Now let's say, as I've mentioned, we are only stuck with two answer options. Okay, and just one word will make the difference between those two, whether what is the answer and what is not the answer. Now, I'm just going to ask you, what do you mean by conjoin? Can any one of you tell me what is conjoin? Anybody knows what is conjoin? Tell me. Anybody? Let it be right or not. Okay, what do you feel? Just say what is conjoin. Any idea? Combine. Okay, fair enough. So combine means, see, for example, if I combine, let's say, hot water with coffee powder, or let's say water with salt, it just combines together, isn't it? There's one thing. Can I see sugar into the water? No, that's called combining, isn't it? Now, okay. Now the problem is all those keywords are there. AC is there, DC is there. Now, why you have said is because of a word called superimposed, isn't it? Now, what do you mean by superimposed? That's the next question. That's where that word is. Superimposed means it is it is like laid over, or one on top of the other. Okay, so it doesn't combine. It still stays there as two different entities. Okay, so that word made this answer wrong, because conjoin means it just mixes together. But in the passage, it is not saying that it is conjoining, it is superimposed. That means one on top of the other. But where two are. So both the things are still evident. Understood what is superimposed? Correct. Very good. So that made this answer wrong, because it is not superimposed. It is saying it is joining together, combined. So that is not the answer. So of course the answer is C. Now the answer comes from this sentence, because this signal, now all these things are referring to the electrical signal which is there. Understood why C came? Yes. If you have any doubts, please be kind enough to ask me. Linta George, keep on dancing. Why not? Isn't it? Any doubts? No doubts. Excellent. So all of you got the right answer. So people who have got C, absolutely good enough. People who have got B, fair enough. Why you have corrected? People who have got A, again you have been corrected. Keep it up. Any doubts? എന്തെങ്കിലും doubt ഉണ്ടോ? ഇല്ല. Okay. All are happy. That makes us happy, because you're all belonging to our lovely family of Neethus family. That's all what we always think. So happy that you all understood. Okay. So because you have not told me that you have any issues with regards to what my explanation is, or you didn't have any clarity issue, now let's go to the next one. What is the next one? The next one is part A, which I've already shared. Okay, what is today's part A? Can you give me an insight? Clear. Okay, fair enough. Maya, yes. What is today's part A? And not just today's part A, how you felt about it. Jyoti, no doubt. Okay, fair enough. Jyoti, new name for me. May I know where you're from? Yeah, tomotherapy. Liba. Good enough. Easy. All right, fair enough. Liba is the first one to say tomotherapy is easy. Fair enough. How about others? You also felt easy? Yes. Is it? You also felt easy? Excellent. Easy material just now. Okay, Jinsi told Manju Merita saying easy. Excellent. So good that all of you are feeling it easy. That means you're all there, to make your dream a reality. Good. Madhusmita Bera, easy. Linta George, easy. All right. So as you have said, it is easy. So I'm still waiting to see what others are feeling. Sally is saying easy. All right. So Sally again, a new name for me. Okay. So if you can, please do let me know where you're from. Okay, that's just to make my known people more wider. That's all. Nothing else. Okay. Right. So what are the things that you have to do in part A? Part A, the strategy is an absolute different thing. Why? Because part A, the strategy is called skimming and scanning. So skimming and scanning. So what is the difference between skimming and scanning? Skimming means a quick look. That means, let's say you go to do shopping. Okay, let's say you want to buy an attire. You see 10 mannequins in front of you. You're not going to look on all the mannequins detail, isn't it? You're not going to check the design, you're not going to check the material, you're not going to check the color, you're not going to check all those, how it has been, so that quick look out of that 10 mannequin to come up with that one thing that you want to go and check in detail is called skimming. That quick look is called skimming, and the detailed look is called scanning. Of course, you know that because you are very much prone to that word scan, isn't it? So why do you do scanning? You check it in detail. So that's the simplest explanation of what is skimming and scanning. Jyoti from Saudi. Thank you very much, Jyoti. Shanti Reddy. Okay. So what are you to do when you're doing your part? See, please be aware of it. It's a 15-minute exercise. So in that 15 minutes, the maximum time that you're going to take in order to skim is 1 to 2 minutes. So what is the maximum that you're going to take for each text? 15 seconds. Okay. So please look into the aspect of going through the text. Okay. So going through the text, you are expected to do it very quickly. Okay. So as I mentioned, 1 to 2 minutes to take for skimming the 4 texts, and each text, the maximum that you can allocate is 15 seconds. Understood? Clear? After that, you're gonna underline the keywords. So keywords, do not read. See, for example, I'm just going to show you. Heading is of course a keyword. Then you should know what is where text A is, where text B is, and all. So as you're skimming, don't go and read tomotherapy is a therapy of radiation therapy to kill tumor cells in the body and is a treatment method for tumors. No, you're not expected to do that. Okay, skimming means you're going to skim through the text quickly. So what are you going to do? Tomotherapy is a therapy and radiation therapy that kills the tumor cells in the body and treatment method of tumors and the drainage of DNA and prevents cell cancer. So for the division growth in advanced radiation therapy, the trains are non-cancerous. So cancer is non-cancerous therapy. Tomotherapy is known as a healing intensive modulator. Radiation teeth and common use in the treat prostate, brain, lung, breast, head and neck cancers combined with CT and advanced technology and accurate, precise treatment of powerful radiation to avoid inoperable tumor. The primary goal of the treatment is to target the cells and limit side effects, near damage, nearby tissue. Done. So what I understood, okay, it has a different name. It is used to treat these things. It is combining with some CT. Okay. Now, likewise, you are expected to do that in A, B, C, D. Okay, after skimming, you're not going to waste too much of your valuable time to go for underlining the keywords in the question. See, you are going to start. See, question number, you should know the 3 types of question. What are the 3 types of question that you're going to get? First one, match the following, where you are only expected to write whether it is A, B, C, or D. Second type of question, you're going to get short answer question, where your answer option should either be a word, number, or a combination of both, or a short phrase answer. It's the same applicable with the other one. It's called fill in the blanks question, the same kind of instruction. So then you have to by heart test. Match the following as of now will be from 1 to 7. Short answer will be from 8 to 14. Fill in the blanks will be from 15 to 20. You should be able to remember this because you're not going to waste your valuable time on the day of exam reading instructions. Clear? After this, you're going to go to the question, underline the keywords in the question. So what are the keywords in the question? See, try to limit your keywords, okay? Do not write keywords like this. Keywords. So that means you are only expected to write underline keywords. What are the most important thing in that question? So let's see what are the most important thing in tomography. So the first question, negative impact on the areas. So negative impact areas. That's all what I need. Okay. So undergone radiation is understood, isn't it? Now, if we really look into where are they talking about all these negative impacts. So the negative impacts are clearly said general side effects of tomotherapy. So do you really need to worry about anything else? The answer to that question is straight away go and write what? See, I got the answer. Now, question 2. In-depth assessment. So assessment regarding the accuracy. So assessment accuracy. So where are they talking about these assessment and accuracy? So the assessment and accuracy, I know that it is mentioned in why? Precise and the use of powerful. So do you really need to worry about where that answer is? No. The answer is A. Understood how keywords are being referred? Now, precise is one of those keywords which I didn't know the question, so I randomly underlined it, but you can see how it is relating to our answers. Okay, that's why if your skimming is proper, part A is going to be a piece of cake for you. Now, what determines the amount? So, determines amount of radiation, destructing cell. See, cell and all is understood. So, determine amount. So, what is the amount of radiation which they're going to talk about? Where are they talking about? So, what determines? So, I know that if you have skimmed properly, you know that it is determined by who determines? Who determines? The CT images helps to decide. So where do you need to worry about anything? What is your answer? No, the answer is B. So I got the answer. Now what is this? What significance 2015? Now this 2015, there is only one place where this 2015 is marked, isn't it? Where is that one place? It is there only in text D. So what is the significance? That is what that study is ending, isn't it? Whatever that thing. So that is the significance. Do you really need to worry about? No, you don't. So the answer to that question is D. So when, next keyword, when can one expect onset cancer second time? So when onset second? Enough for me. That means it is going to happen again. So when are they? So let's see, is it happening again? Where slight risk developing second cancer. So when the answer is there already, where is the answer? The answer is in C. Understood how you can easily refer? Next one, central aim treatment. That is enough. What is the major aim of the treatment? So general aim given should be there in text A, isn't it? That is where that general goal, primary goal, enough for me. Why? It is to target tumor control. All those things are there. I'm not saying no. So, but the answer is A. So, purpose 3D. So, what is the purpose of 3D imaging? Where have you done? Because who decides? It's the CT which decides, isn't it? So, the surgery begins with the 3D imaging. The image are used to check the exact shape and size. So, I'm done. What is my answer? My answer is B. So please be kind enough to tell me what is your total score out of 7. Okay, and in the meantime, we'll go to 8 to 14, which I told you 8 to 14 are called short answer question. Very simple. The instructions are you have to by heart it. Now, which part would undergo radiation if the patient shows difficulty in consuming food? So, which part consuming food? So, difficulty or undergo radiation. So, where are they talking about all these? So, it is as such mentioned in C if you really need to. Why C? It is already mentioned in C. What is it mentioning? It is mentioning saying that which part? Some side effect may depend on the area of being treated. For instance, if radiation treatment was delivered to head, side effect may include difficulty in eating. Now food is there. The difficulty in eating is difficulty in ingesting food. So it is not, it's a very straight answer, isn't it? Consuming. So the answer is head, Heat. Question 9. What alternative designation given? So alternative name, isn't it? Designation means something which is. So I have read, I know the alternative name is given where? A. What is that? Tomotherapy is known as helical. So did I underline that? That is one of my keywords. So this is why it is important that you start telling yourself your keywords will give you a lot of answers. So the answer is helical. Helical. Excellent. So question number 10. Which condition bothers the patient getting NTUH? It's an abbreviation. So I would always feel that abbreviations are very important keywords. So which is the thing? So where have you mentioned this NTUH? It is there only in D, isn't it? NTUH is there. So which is the condition? High risk condition. So what is that? High risk is also there. So what is the condition? Neuroblastoma. So the answer is Neuroblastoma. Neuroblastoma. So what should be protected from further harm resulting in killing the tumor cells? So what protected from killing? Enough. So it's, of course, it's talking about cells only. So where are they talking about? Which one to be protected? So they are clearly saying which one to be protected? The answer is very specifically saying it is the healthy cells. Why? CT image, radiation, kill, which one surrounding? Healthy cells. So the answer to the question is healthy cells. HEALTHYCELLS. Excellent. Question number 12. IMRT stands for a very straight and an easy answer. Why? Go to A. Why? IMRT is only mentioned there. So it is intensity hyphen modulated radiation therapy. So INTENSITY hyphen MODULATED RADIATIONTHERAPY therapy. So question number 13, the penultimate one for short answer question. What omitted 3 patients but received HACT and chemotherapy? So this and is very important. Okay, HACT. So I know that it should be there in D only, isn't it? So clearly saying omitted, the patient are received and all those things. What is omitted? After surgery, without receiving. So where are they talking about? With 3 patient, okay, received RT after, so both are there, okay. So without receiving surgery. So the answer is surgery. SURGERY. The ultimate question of short answer today. So what is the ultimate question of short answer questions? What process? So process conducted initial step. So that is enough for me. So what is the process that is conducted as an initial step? So I know that it should be there in B, isn't it? Because B is where all those things we have learned. Why? What is the first thing? Beginning with 3D imaging. So the answer is 3D IMAGI. Question 15 to 20, of course, it is fill in the blanks. Here, you have to be a bit more cautious on the aspect of how your article. If you repeat the same word, then the answer is wrong. So the dash are the decisive factor. So decisive factor, amount, radiation. So what is a decisive factor? I know that I have read it in B again. So why? Because it clearly says the CT images helps to decide. So what is helping? The CT image is helping. Sorry. The CT image is helping you to give that. So the answer to the question is CT image. Okay. So CT image. Images, yeah. R, because this is R. So images. Good enough. So among 24 patients who are treated, only dash of them received upfront debulking surgery. So again, do you really need to think about where to go? It is very specifically saying debulking. So debulking is here. So 2 patients. So only 2 patients out of 24. So what is the answer? It is 2. Excellent. So question, with chemotherapy patients are prone to have side effects on the skin, reoccurrence, cancer. So where are they talking about reoccurrence? I know that I have underlined it in. So chemotherapy may have long-term side effects such as skin changes and cancer. So it's a hyphenated word. Yes, very good. Long-term, L-O-N-G, term should be the answer. Excellent. So here 3 patients haven't received but received RT. So what are they going to talk about? So 3 patients, 1 haven't received. So haven't received. So where are they talking about? 3 patients received RT, haven't received HSCT. So 3 patients received RT without receiving. So receiving, the answer is HSCT. So HSCT. So question 19, rays of radiation circulate the body and destroy entering from. So rays, radiation circulate. So where are they talking about? These are all talking in B, isn't it? Why? Because it's clearly saying which one? The answer is saying beams of radiation. So paraphrase, rays of radiation rotate, so circulate body, entering from, kills tumor cells. So all those things are there. So what is the only thing which is missing? Multiple directions. So the answer to the question is multiple directions. So multiple. Now see, directions. Very good. Now the ultimate question for this week. The dash of cancer cell damage, so cell damage therapy thereby intercepting further growth. So cell damage intercepting growth. So what is it intercepting the growth? So which one? I know that I have read that about it. This therapy damages the cancer cells DNA and prevent cancer cell from further division and growth. So do you really need to worry about what is the answer? The answer is the DNA of the cancer cell. Excellent. So I have done my 20 answers for all of you. I've fired all my answers. I hope you're all fired up to tell me what are your total scores and how you felt about your achievement. Eagerly waiting, and if you have any doubts, please be kind enough to tell me what are your doubts if you have. 20, Pramita, absolutely good enough. Excellent. Keep it up, keep it up. Good. Rachi Praveen, 20 out of 20. Excellent. Keep it up. Do dance. Why not? Who asked to refrain? Do enjoy the achievement. Just not 20 out of 20. Absolutely good enough. Excellent. How about others? I want all of you to start validating. Do not worry, whatever is your score. Madhusmita Bera, 18, very good, keep it up. Good, good, good. How about others? Do comment. I want all of you to comment what is the achievement that you made. And also one question to all of you. How did you find by attending a week now continuous, isn't it? Now, most of you, I wouldn't say all of you, most of you would have attended continuously, isn't it? Can you give us some feedback on the aspect of how you felt about this week? What transitions have you made? What what uh, what did you find beneficial attending our class or our sessions? What did you find? Can you give us something on the aspect to see what we need to change or what we need to add on to? That's the only reason, because you are our highest evaluators, isn't it? You are our patrons. That's what we always believe in. So, is there anything that you would like us to address, or anything that you want to tell us how you felt about this week of doing continuously with us or attending our classes? Did you find anything interesting, or did you find nothing was normal, or how you felt? Did you improve something for us to have an insight about how our classes are coming to you? Anything that you want us to know? Anything? Or if you don't have, no problem. See, it's always understood, yeah. But we always believe that I have noticed improvement in my reading. Thank you very much, very kind of you. Good. So it's better to know what or how you feel. Okay, why? Because if we need to address something, then it's from what you feel only, isn't it? Because it's a virtual reality. Even though I always treat that you're sitting right in front of me, but it's, of course, it's virtual. So you need to let us know what you feel. Then only by, of course, it is by comment. Jinsi is saying have improved. Okay, fair enough. Good enough. Good enough. I would definitely expect all of you to comment. Why? Because the more people comment, that means what you feel with your attending, isn't it? If you simply attend with no improvement, then that's not something that we expect. Okay, so we definitely want to do something on that. We always believe that whatever that we do it on the aspect of what a student would feel. Okay, that's why we keep on asking you, what do you feel? Manju Merita, my initial score was 14, now it has reached 20. Most of the time I'm getting 19, 20, and my reading skill is improving. Very happy to hear that, Manju. So it's of course, it's nothing for us to do. We are just the bridge, isn't it? You all are doing. So we want to know how you feel. That's the only reason. Thank you so much for all those valuable comments that you're giving us. Okay, and it's happy to hear that whoever I've told are feeling that they have improved, which is quite good. Right? Any general thing that you want me to address before I'm going to miss you for the next 2 days? Okay. Though we miss you, you have to have certain period of time on your own. Madhusmita Bera, improved part A reading, all thanks. Madhusmita Bera, please understand, all thanks should go to you, not to any one of us, because it is you who does that. We are only doing whatever that we know to make sure that to enhance you, that's all what we do. So happy to hear that again. So all the 4 people who have said are saying that they have been benefited, which is quite good, because I would always say the people who have commented are the people who have commented, isn't it? I don't know how about others, how you felt about it. So anyway, as you have said, thank you. You've started saying thank you. So on behalf of Neethu's family, a big thanks to all of you. Okay, may God bless you. Until and unless I see you on Monday, adios for me. Take care. Bye.